Ahoy gamers, and welcome back to Lord of the Rings Online as we play through as Rothmar, the hardcore guardian on the maximum difficulty. However, this episode, the maximum difficulty doesn't really matter. We finally got ourselves a Great Barrows group. Annoyingly, that the new instances, you can scale the level up, so it doesn't actually matter what level I do the Great Barrows. So this episode we did Great Barrows at level 25, 27 and 28. So I just leveled it up to scale with our team. However, that's besides the point. We managed to do the Great Barrows, so without further ado, let's jump on in. We are back, and we have finally found a Great Barrows group, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to show this whole thing. I believe I'm meant to be the tank for this, so we'll see how this goes. So I'm just going to essentially this could go really easily. We do have one person that's level 30, but hey, this should go really easy as I'm not doing as the difficulty's not been increased, and we should be okay. Well, the difficulty's not being increased by the landscape, so this is a walk in the park. I did increase the actual level for this place, so the Great Barrows we're doing is technically level 25. You can increase it on the party menu just here. So they wanted to do it on an average level, so you've got a low level 22, so they brought the average down to level 25. It's fine by me. I need that chalice there. Let's just jump through these. I need 10 of these chalices. They're just going to run through and kill everything, which is fine by me. So this, the Great Barrows, normally this is actually quite a difficult place to be, but I think that I generally think that they made a lot of this early game content relatively trivial and relatively easy, to be quite honest. Or at least it feels that way. Whether classes are just a lot stronger than they used to be, which that could be it as well. Now I don't actually know the route we have to go. So I think we do actually have to go this way. And then we go down into this area down here. Yeah, this is where we do have to go. So I can probably I'm going to wait for the rest of the team. I'm not 100% sure I can actually take all these. I know that we had a brawler here. He would definitely be able to take all these, because he is a couple levels higher. I can at least take one, I guess. Yeah, but I'm definitely not going to risk it. Not for these guys. Actually, no, I probably would risk it. These aren't too difficult, and as I am tank spec, I shouldn't take too much damage compared to what I'd normally take in the landscape. This damage here should be relatively trivial in comparison. We do have 2 lore mages, so lore masters I should say, so that should make healing relatively, well, they should be able to heal in theory. Whether they will or not, I don't know. They are absolutely destroying everyone. These are I think I said before, the poison on the ground that can hurt everyone. This is all of the poison that can grow on the ground. So you just kind of want to stay out of it, if you can. So that guy's just happily running through it. There you go, kind of stay out of the poison if you can. And if needs be, I'll run up here. There's even more poison. Yeah, so the poison's bad. So you just want to stay out of it for this first fight. You can see we did actually lose a lore master here. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, I think there's most people can res now in this game. I'm just going to grab this wooden chest. Probably nothing in it. Okay, someone's already grabbed it. I can grab this chalice. You just have to be careful of that poison. It does stack up relatively quickly. I don't think this is going to be an issue. So this is going to be a very easy. A very easy dungeon. Let's see where they've gone. They've gone this way. This guy, I don't know the route, so I'm just following this guy if I can. Okay, this guy said he wasn't particularly happy about Tenchi tanking, but I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. And we have to turn left here. So I'm missing 4 chalices, but if I don't get them all, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it, that's for sure. We have to go right here, don't we? Yes. And we can't go through that door. We just have to tank all these quickly. Challenge should affect them all. They should all be attacking me here. And use my AoE to keep aggro. But not as if this aggro is really that much of an issue here. So my Vexing Blow is what I need to kind of spam the most, because that's meant to be my aggro AoE kind of attack. Vexing Blow, and if I get Shield Taunt, when I use Shield Bash or Shield Swipe, I should be able to use Shield Taunt. Like, well, I would say like so, but I haven't really been able to use that often. Once I use that, then I should be able to use Shield Taunt like that, and taunt everyone in front of me. There's another Ancient Chalice. 3 more Ancient Chalices. Not sure how close we are to the actual end. These are giving me random marks as well. But there's not many, so I'm not really going to count these ones. I'm not going to go through and check how many marks I've gotten through this. I'll just spend how many marks I've got for the main deeds when I go to the Skirmish Masters. Skirmish Camps, I should say. Is this not the way? No, it doesn't look like it's the way. Okay, if I just follow everyone on the mini-map, hopefully they know where they're going. Okay, just walk straight for the poison. And this could be the way. Yes, it looks like the way. This is where the Brawler and one of the Lore Masters have gone, so this is probably the way. This looks like it's an ominous room. This is definitely an ominous room, therefore this is the way. This is the last boss of the first dungeon. So Barrows is split up into 3 dungeons. This is just number 1. I don't know whether they attack both at the same time. Once again, I can just taunt them as soon as I can. I can't remember what skills do the most taunting, but as the Brawler does so much damage, he will just automatically tank. I'll try and get aggro if I can, but once again, it's not the end of the world. So that is the first deed complete. First deed gave me... Let's have a look here. Okay, first it just gave me... I'm not going to count any of the random marks I've been getting. Once I just said, just only those from these deeds, and that didn't give me any marks. So now we need to leave, so... Right click, leave instance. Yes. So we'll be jumping into the second one any second. But now we're going into the second dungeon. We've increased the difficulty again to level 27. Well, we increased the level of it again to level 27, I should say. So I didn't know you can actually increase the level, so I'm not really too worried about not doing dungeons on level, because you can just increase them whenever you're playing the game. So I'll just do the dungeons whenever I can do the dungeons, to be quite honest. If I find a group, I find a group, because if you can just increase the dungeon difficulty, or the dungeon level, then it doesn't really matter when you do it. So I try and do dungeons when I can, but if I don't do them on level, it's not the end of the world. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. I didn't know that was a function, so now I do. Yeah, I'll just... Yeah, if I find a group for... The next one is either Fornost or GA, which is in Lone Lands. I can't pronounce what GA actually means, or what GA is, but I know it's GA. If I find a group for that, I'll just jump in that group straight away. I won't wait, because once again, they're not level bound. But this is going relatively smooth. I probably won't need to. Next one will probably do at level 30 or level 29, to be quite honest. This is really pretty easy. We're in reference to obviously what we're doing, and there's enough of us. We're all doing pretty good damage. It looks like we're doing good damage. I've actually been able to tank a little bit, which is quite nice. And let's see if I can aggro him. Go. I'll openly shut these graves, because they're all open. Boop. Probably do the last one at level, on max level, to be honest. By max level, I mean level 30. They're happy to do it level 30 or level 29. So this guy here, this Glorvel, I feel sorry for him, because this is his first time through a dungeon, and this is what he's receiving, which is a relatively fast-paced experience, which is fine, but he might be a little bit overwhelmed, which I would probably be if this is the first time I've gone through a dungeon. So now we can go find the boss. So here we have to just essentially come in this room, kill all of the mobs, and then kill the little sparkly guys that appear. Once they're all been killed, the boss will essentially say, "Oh, come find me." Now we have to look for Thadur the Ravager. Try and get some aggro here, so the brawler isn't taking them all on. I don't think it really matters, to be fair. The brawler's doing pretty good damage. He's also heavy armor, so he can take a lot of the damage. That's one room down. I think I have to clear all 4 rooms on each side. See, the boss should be in this room up here, I believe. I can't remember the way. The brawler, I feel OP. Brawlers are really strong, which is why I love them. I would like to go back to my brawler series, because I started one. I think it's almost level mid-20s now. So yeah, he's about mid-20. So I could always go back to him if I wanted to. I do enjoy the brawler. I just don't really feel like it's much of a tank at times. But as you can see here, it doesn't really matter if you do enough damage. I just need to keep cleansing myself. There we go, some more mobs just spawned. More mobs are spawns. Use Vex and Blow to get the aggro. Doesn't really matter because they're all going down. There you go. So we've got the key for the final fight. So we'll see you in the last wing. We are now on the final wing, and we are also so I increased the difficulty to 27. No, 28. Just because we've got this low level in our group, didn't want to increase it by too much. Just to, well, ideally the low level, we don't want him to get one shot, which is a little bit unfair for him. Really, this isn't so much of a challenge now. This is just doing it for just saying I've done Great Barrows. Level 31 has, well, the brawler has made a huge difference here, which is okay, which is fine. I'll probably, if you guys don't like the fact I've run this with someone level 31, or I've run this too late, I can probably solo it, to be quite honest. I'll put it on my difficulty level, see if I can solo it at some point. Yeah, we didn't want to didn't want to mess around with this low level, because this is his first experience in dungeons. He's new to the game as well. I believe the door should have opened. The door has now opened. And we are just going to continue clearing out these barrows, which is quite good. No real loot's dropped yet, which is a bit sad, but okay, this. I was hoping that at least some form of loot would drop, but alas, nothing. Now, as we've got the key should be in our inventory. There you go. So I can now use the key now. It's permanently in my... Well, that's good. The key should now permanently be in my backpack. Now I've used it, so I should be able to open that door whenever I come through. Might probably never come back through, but hey, it's there, just in case. Need to make sure I aim for these guys in the back. Use Vex and Blow. Okay. Doesn't really matter. The brawler's too powerful. And I think, okay, that's not the way we go. That door is locked. If this character does die, I do really love a brawler. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. If this character does die, a brawler would be awesome, but you don't get the self heals that you do with a captain. That's the only reason why I wouldn't go for brawler, and I'd just go for captain instead. But you don't get the overpowered feeling when you play as a captain as you do a brawler. And I am stunned. Yeah, I'm out of stun. Okay, this guy's one on him. Take him off of the low level. And yeah, so before we did this, me and the brawler were kind of like contemplating whether one of us actually needs to be the dedicated tank. Obviously, we don't need a dedicated tank, not here. Not yet, at least. We might do later on. And I think they've gone back. I'm not really sure where we go here. Do we go this? Okay, looks like the main gate is now open. So we now leave through the main gate. Whether this is the main gate or not, I'm not too sure. Just trying to use all my AoEs that generate threat to try and get... There we go, they're attacking me now. Good. I've got the Vexing Blow, which is this one here, which apparently extreme threat is increased. The next time I do a dungeon, I'd like to get the traits. One of these increases perceived... Yeah, Shield of Light increases my perceived threat when I have this on, which I haven't had it on. Oops. Don't know why that turned off, because I had it on when I was playing earlier. Oh, I logged off quickly, didn't I? I had to grab... Yeah, fine. So it does, it turns itself off if you don't, if you log out. Makes sense. Oh, second there, all my everything went blank. I thought I'd died. No, nothing would have, don't know what would have killed me. This is like some form of like rock fall or something falling on top of me. Help this guy out here. I should have all of them attacking me now. Doesn't really matter because the brawler just one-shot all of them. Oh, OP brawler, I love it. Okay, that guy's lighting all the fires. I'm pretty sure it's for a random quest. So when each time you come into one of these, you will be assigned a random quest. Mine is Fell Spirits and consuming the barrow crawlers to take 5 of them out. I've only taken 3 of them out so far. Once again, I don't really mind if I don't finish this. All you get from is marks. So I've got now a quest to go to Evandale. That'd be good. So I'm considering if I really start to struggle in... I leveled up, didn't I? Nice. If I really start to struggle in... If I can actually get my words out. Class 5Ds, fine. Reach level 30, fine. Yeah, if I really struggle in the Lone Lands, I'll probably go to the next zone. And essentially travel back to the Lone Lands when I need to. So this is the final boss. I've got this new skill here. Ooh. 1 minute, catch a breather. You're able to catch your breath and restore morale or power. That's really good. So that has a minute cooldown and it actually just restores morale. 20% morale, 10% power. It's quite good to have. That's the final boss gone. There goes Sambrog. Although you think you kill him in the... Stop sending me mails, I don't care. Do you think you kill him during the helping out Tom Bombadil? Alas, you don't. He is still here, alive and well. But that is the Great Barrows. I'll see you on the outside. So that is the end of the Great Barrows. Didn't actually get any good loot from it. Got some purples, but obviously I've already outgeared the loot. Technically that says it's better, but it's for a higher minimum level, but it's not as good as what I've already made. So back in the Lone Lands, about to continue on with the questing. Hope you get for this video. This is a very short and sweet video of us doing the Great Barrows. Annoyingly, it wasn't as much of a challenge as I thought it'd be. The actual landscape itself is more difficult. I'm sure there'll be stronger and more difficult dungeons later on down the line. But however, that is just the Great Barrows. So we'll leave this episode here. Thank you much for making it this far. Hope you have a wonderful day and peace out.